Sevi. I'm an intern for She's Single magazine. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. All right, I'll have you just give us like a brief introduction of yourself and who you are and stuff like that.
Oh, well, basically, my name is Kenya. I am from Harlem, currently living in Brooklyn. I currently am trying to work on a show on YouTube called Kicking It with Kenya. It's starting now. It's been like 2 years. I'm also a teacher, so I'm a teacher for third grade science. And yeah, I guess the rest of the stuff that they will really know about me will be coming soon on the show because you
Yeah.
guys will get really personal here.
Mhm. All right, so what are you up to currently besides starting the show and teaching? Are you up to anything else or?
Well, right now I'm trying to get into like modeling, catalog modeling, some sort of like face stuff and acting, especially like I really want to get into like more of that because that was originally the original dream.
Mhm.
But, you have to make money. So eventually the dream is deferred. I also would like to like go back because I got a degree in journalism for my bachelor's. And I would like to eventually go back to writing. That is a passion of mine, writing and doing articles and things like that.
That sounds awesome. All right. And what else would you like the viewers to know about you before the show gets started or before it airs?
Honestly, it's like I just want people to understand my personality. Like I always mean well when I say the things I say. I'm very forthcoming, I'm very blunt. I'm literally the crazy, sexy, cool person that you will get. So it's like I just hope that people like understand that about me and it's not perceived wrong. But
Mhm.
at the same time, I'm very fun and I'm very like spontaneous and outgoing, wild, things like that. That's usually where I fit in most groups of friends.
Awesome. So, what are some other hobbies and interests that you have besides writing and modeling?
It's like it's so bad. It's like I'm such a TV girl. Like honestly, I wish I could be one of those girls. It's like, yeah, I like to go out there and volunteer, and I like to do this, I like to do that. But it's like most of the time, if I'm not working on my show, or I'm not working with the kids, or I'm not out and about doing my social butterfly thing, which I am, I
Mhm.
really just enjoy sitting in the house watching television and just binge watching shows and watching Netflix and reality shows. I just really like that. Like that's my biggest hobby. I get into a book a month, but I'm really just so.
I feel that. All right. So, how are you feeling about the show? It's you guys are starting up filming. And do you see this like kicking off your career in a certain direction? Like, where do you see it taking you?
I would like for it to kick off my career a lot, or at least bring me the attention that I need, so that like people could direct their focus to like kicking it with Kenya, which is the YouTube show I'm working on. I would really like. I feel like it was hard for me to get a job in journalism the way I wanted to coming out graduating because it's hard to get in there without a name for you. So it's like I really hope that this do jumpstart people like seeing me so that I'm able to get like modeling or like acting or even just a professionalism thing. Like I would love to do radio. I would love to interview people. That's a passion of mine. So I just like to hope that the personality transfers over and people be like, hey, let's get that girl to talk to, I don't know, Kim Kardashian. Bet. I'm
Yeah.
here. Yeah, so it's like I just hope that I like the idea of the show.
Yeah.
It's something that is missing on TV that I thought was going to be filled. Like Housewives, for instance, like they did a good job at first, like making sure that they started the show with people we didn't know. But then it's like
Mhm.
eventually it turns into a let's get this actor from the 90s or something here. And then it's like it took away what that was supposed to be for. It's supposed to be women we didn't know and the housewife aspect of it, not the you were famous once before. So
Yeah.
it's like I like that this show is bringing that back. Like we are all regular women. Um, I'm sure we have plenty of good stories to tell, and we're relatable. Like it's not like we had millions before. I live in
Mhm.
Brooklyn, so I just like to hope that the show brings that essence to television or wherever.
I love that. I love that you guys are also relatable too. I think that will catch viewers for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What are your friends and your family saying about all of this?
My friends are really supportive. Before I actually signed or whatever, I made sure to have a conversation with everybody beforehand and make sure nobody was going to give me no crap. So my friends are really supportive. My family, that took some convincing because I come from a big family and we're really involved. So, like when I say really involved, like we get together a lot. So it's like I didn't want to do something that made them uncomfortable because then that would mean I can't come around. Like, you know, if you come around with these cameras, and my family is also very like big and loud and you know, slip of the tongue. They probably was like, I don't want to say something and I'm on a mic and it turned into a thing. But my mother was always with it. Like she wants to be the next Mama D. It's like she's like, I'm gonna have my spinoff in that order. She ready. But my family is now on board. Now I'm not saying they're going to be receptive, but I could come around.
Well, that's good. All right, so you will be looking for love on this show. So give us like, what is your idea of a perfect mate?
Honestly, just somebody who matches my vibe. I know we see that a lot on Instagram, like hashtag vibes and stuff, but I'm really such a free-spirited person and I'm just really dope. And I just really want somebody who is on that level and just not going to play games. I'm not saying I'm old. I'm not old for the earth, but I'm old for the games. Like I'm 29 years old. I'm a pretty independent woman. I have my like, you know, I'm good in my career. I just don't have time for somebody to come into my life and waste it. Like I date with a purpose. I'm not saying we always got to work out, but understand, don't waste my time. And I like to travel. I love going out. I'm very affectionate. I don't want no dude like, oh, you know, I'm gonna wait till she texts me first. Like, no, show me that you like me. Like that's annoying. So it's like, and also like I just don't feel like I'm at a place where certain hardships I'm not dealing with. Like other women, sorry, we're too old for that. Like you could tell me if you have other women, or you could tell me if you're dating, whatever. But I'm too old for like the cheating games. I'm too old for those type of things. Like come to me with a purpose, and then we could go from there. That's the kind of avenue I'm on with that.
Awesome. I think that's all what else can viewers expect from you this season? I know you said you have a loud family. That sounds like a lot of fun. What else can we expect?
Honestly, I guess you could expect to see some dating going on. I am dating someone, and that was another situation, a conversation that had to happen. We're not a couple, but it's just like, you know, you might see some dating. You will probably most likely see my family, my friends. You will see probably aspects of me pushing like my show and just basically seeing me. I think I'm a show in itself. Basically seeing me, like I have my moments, my highs, my lows. I will try my hardest to be as vulnerable as I can with it because I know there's a lot of girls who feel the same way I do about certain things. Like everything I'm going through or everything that has happened or will happen is not something that hasn't happened to anybody before. So I'm going to lean all the way into this and just be as vulnerable as I can. And I guess the one thing women especially will get from me is just, I just want to be a representative of like, we don't have to tolerate certain things just to have a person. Oftentimes we see on these television shows like, oh, you know, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna do it again after disrespect, after disrespect, after disrespect. It's like, I'm no nonsense with that. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm talking now, but I also haven't met my demon yet. So who knows? I might be the guy who's just that demon that does something to me. But at the same time, I just feel like that's what you could expect from me. I'm loud, crazy, but I'm real.
Love that. Awesome. Looking forward to watching the season and seeing where it takes you. Thank you so much for your time today. That's all the questions I have. It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.